call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brooks. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Utah's offense will get the first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots.
Breaks into the open. Past the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Utah! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
What a way to start this game defensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tulane's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Tulane right back to the line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, And pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. To the air. It's Stewart. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Barney. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Temple. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Direct snap. It's Barnes. Oh, better look out. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback moving. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brooks. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a...
He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking downfield at Stewart. He lets it fly. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Now improvising. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play getting into the 40s.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Tulane right back to the line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Green Wave.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him. Huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll try the left side. Plows through the defense. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To the ground with the back. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heat, he gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Makes a move. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. There he goes. Rams it with the stiff arm. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you could tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulane.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. On the run, it's Turner. Creates a little room. He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. The Utes headed quickly to the line. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Got it in the middle. It's Andrews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident.
Turning it on. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Dropping back, it's Stewart. Buys a little extra time. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Wants to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Here we go.
It's a draw. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Utes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. To the air on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Utes will punt it away on fourth down. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man. It's Stewart. Rushes on him. He's going to run it. He's past the 30. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Here comes the heat.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make the mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Did the work himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Green Wave! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Utes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Got a man, it's Hayes. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. They'll try it over the left side. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Stewart. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Running to Green. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
On the run, it's Barnes. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. Got room at the 35. Bust through behind his pad. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. And the Utes are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Utes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Couldn't find find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Looking for a crease to the left. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Stewart. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. All wideouts, no backs. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to get it himself. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Bringing the heat. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He's got him in the flat. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have.
Headed to the end zone. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
At the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, Tulane.
To the air, it's Stewart. Going for 6. Touchdown, Green Wave. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. The give from the gun. Showing off the arm. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. The Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Sets up the screen. Runs through the tackle. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete as he tried to nestle that ball in along the sideline. The Utes line up to punt it away.
Number 92 in punt formation to kick it away.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Using the quick game. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. Scanning the field, it's Stewart. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field.
And up, that'll be a safety. The ball was loose in the end zone. It goes out of the back, and they're probably lucky it wasn't recovered for a touchdown.
And you just have to have better field awareness if you're on offense. They're understanding that, A, you're in the offense, and B, where that back line is, David, That is not good news taking a safety.
No, and you want to make a play, and you want to make something happen, but you got to realize where you're at on the field. He doesn't do that, and guess what? Cost his team 2 points.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Forced out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. Makes a grab for a big play. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38.
Football 7. Football 7. Phase 27 jump.
Back to pass, it's Stewart. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Tulane right back to the line.
He's marked out of bounds at the 36. Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Temple. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And this is exactly where you're going to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together.
Breaks into the open. Got enough space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Utes will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Looking for a crease. It's McClure. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
If there's time to pad the stats. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Mm-hmm.